Okay, so we have our stuff. So we got our eye drops, we got our forms, we set up a payment plan so I can pay this over monthly, and our Lyft driver is on the way to take us to the appointment. So it is time. We're on our way. Next time you see me, I won't have glasses. I'm terrified. Okay, so we are finally home. We're done with the thing. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was quite easy. So they had two lasers, and they did an eye check, and then they turned around and they took me in to the first laser, and they're like, okay, look at the laser for like 10 seconds for each eye. Then they moved me to the next laser, which actually did it, and they took and gave me eye drops, and which I don't know what they were for, but they gave me eye drops, and then they actually did the procedure, and it was so quick. It was so quick. The worst part was when they put the thing on to cut the flap, because it didn't hurt or anything, but it felt like someone was just pressing on my eye because I put something on it, and then it cut the flap, I guess, and then they took it off, and then the second laser, I just looked at it for like 10 seconds, and then that was it. And then they put the flap back, and they took like a little spongy thing, and like it felt like someone was petting my eye, basically. It's so weird. But they basically pet my eye, and then that was it. So after they did that, the procedure was over. So I ended the procedure, got a pair of sunglasses, and then took an Uber back home. And they even ordered the Uber for me because I couldn't see anything in the app. So after procedure, everything was like hazy and blurry, which they said is perfectly normal. And then they ordered an Uber for me, came home, but in the Uber on the way home, my eyes did not want to open. Like I had my eyes closed the entire ride home, and I couldn't open them. So I came home, opened up this side just a little bit so I could walk in, went to bed, and I have been sleeping since 6 o'clock, and it's now 11. So they said sleep 4 to 6 hours, and I slept for 5. And we just got up, and we're about to actually go back to sleep. But I wanted to make this video. And I had to put in my eye drops, so I had to take eye drops a bunch of times a day. Like the one I have to take every hour. So we're about to take our first set of eye drops, and which I have never taken eye drops before, so this is going to be interesting. But we're going to take our eye drops and then go right back to bed. Okay, so it's the next day. We are finally up, and I just put my eye drops in. So we have 3 eye drops we have to put in. Ooh, look at those eyes. We have this one, this little guy, and then this teeny guy. This one we have to do every hour for 6 to 8 weeks. And this one we have to do, well, both of these we have to do every 4 hours. But for someone who has never put eye drops in before, it is quite challenging. So the easiest way I found to do it is actually lay in my bed and just look at like the corner of a room and then do it. But I end up missing, so it ends up going here or here the first time. So I have to like reposition and do it again. So I don't know how people put eye drops in all the time, but we'll get there. We'll learn. So we have to keep doing that, and then As far as the surgery went, like, it went actually quite good. So they took you, they put eye drops in, then they take you to a laser, the first laser, and they put like a thing on your eye, which is like the worst part. Is feels like someone's pushing on your eye, and they put something there, and they're like, okay, and then you look up at the laser for like 10 seconds, then they take it off, then they go to the next eye, do the same thing, then they move, then like you stand up, move to the next laser, lay down, and then they take the tool and put the thing, like flip the little flap over, and it's like, okay, so that actually you don't really notice because the tool's so small that you can't really see it. So they flip it over and it's like, oh, okay. Then you just look at a laser for 10 seconds, uh, and you don't feel anything. Like, I didn't feel anything. And then they put the flap back, and then it feels like someone's petting your eye. Because they take a sponge and they just, like, pet your eye. So it's like, oh, okay, this is weird. It doesn't hurt. It just feels weird that someone's petting your eye. And then that's it. So it took like 20 seconds each eye, and then that was it. Then it was done. And then I got sunglasses, came home, went to sleep, got up, put my eye drops in, went back to sleep. Got up today, put my eye drops in, and that's it. So far, this eye has like no pain, but this eye has pain. So this one hurts every time I blink. So I don't know why that's hurting every time I blink, but it is. So whenever I close my eyes or I blink, this one hurts, but this one doesn't. And we got our goggles, and we slept in those. So let's show the goggles. So whenever I sleep for like the next week, I have to sleep in these, which are not too comfortable if you try and lay on your side. And my lashes are so long that they hit the inside of these. So my lashes are constantly hitting the inside, and it's like, ah. So, but I have to sleep in those, which they actually work. I was able to sleep on my side and sleep normally as I always did, so I don't have to worry about that. And then the lights are giving like the halo effect, which they said is normal. So like the lights on my router, if I look at them, especially at night, like right now it's not too bad, like it's barely there, but they give like a halo around the lights. So hopefully that goes away. I hope that goes away. But we go back for our follow-up visit today at 4. So we will see how well this goes. And as far as readability, like I can read, like I can actually read stuff far away. Like I can read the stuff that's over there. I can read what it says. And I can read license plates. And I'm like my far vision is actually really good now. But close-up vision, it doesn't come in sharp, so it's a little blurry, but I can still see. But like my computer screen right there, I can't really read what it says. Like all the letters are blurring together, so I can't read nearsighted. But I can read farsighted just fine. So I don't know if that's normal or not, but we'll find out at our follow-up visit. And hopefully my vision goes back to normal. My eyes are like completely, like they have bloodshot all over the place. So we'll see. We'll see at our follow-up how things are actually looking. I do want to say one thing, and that's that I keep wanting to grab my glasses. Like every time I look at my computer screen, it's like blurry. So I'm like, oh, I gotta grab my glasses. So I keep going to grab my glasses, or like going to take my glasses off and like or readjust them. And it's like, oh, wait, I don't have glasses now. I can't do that. But I keep wanting to do it. When I woke up, I was like, I could see, but I was like, oh, I gotta put on my glasses before I even realized that no, I can see the room. So I'm so used to wearing glasses that I just keep wanting to get my glasses. And it's like, no, you don't need glasses.